There are few phrases in history that carry the weight of this one. Give me liberty or give me death. It's not a threat, it's not bravado, it's a declaration of values. It's the recognition that a life without freedom may still breathe, but it does not truly live. Welcome back to Nothing New Under the Sun. I'm Bubba, and today we're talking about liberty, not as a slogan, but as a way of living. About freedom, not as a comfort, but as a responsibility. And about personal sovereignty, the quiet, powerful idea that a person must be free to choose their own path, bear their own burdens, and live by their own conscience. Liberty isn't free. It never has been. It demands courage, discipline, and accountability. Freedom is not the absence of rules, it's the presence of responsibility. When you are free, you are accountable for your choices, your actions, and their consequences. That's a burden some people would rather avoid. Comfort is easier than freedom. Dependence is easier than sovereignty. But comfort comes with a cost. A person who surrenders responsibility in exchange for ease slowly gives up control over their own life. Over time, decisions are made for them instead of by them. Direction is handed down, initiative fades, and liberty is traded away quietly, not with chains, but with convenience. Personal sovereignty begins with self governance. It means you hold yourself to standards even when no one is watching. You choose discipline over indulgence. You accept risk instead of guaranteed safety. And you understand that freedom without character collapses into chaos. This isn't about rebellion, it's about dignity. A sovereign individual doesn't need to dominate others. They simply refuse to be dominated in spirit. They think critically, they act deliberately, they accept the weight of their own freedom and carry it with honor. Here's the paradox. True liberty requires limits, limits you place on yourself. When you govern your impulses, your habits, and your fears, you become harder to control from the outside. A disciplined person is a free person. A person who needs constant comfort is easily led. Ask yourself this. When in my life have I traded freedom for ease? Where have I avoided responsibility because it felt heavy? And what would change if I reclaimed ownership of my choices? Freedom doesn't promise safety, it promises meaning. It promises the dignity of choosing your own course, even when it's hard, even when it costs something. Those who came before us understood this deeply. Liberty was not about doing whatever you want. It was about living in alignment with conscience, courage, and conviction. It was about standing upright, even when it would have been easier to kneel. So today, don't treat liberty like a slogan. Treat it like a responsibility. Guard it first within yourself. Govern your life with intention. Carry the weight of freedom with humility and strength. Because a life lived freely, on your feet, by your values, under your own responsibility, is worth more than a life lived comfortably on your knees. Give me liberty, because without it, life loses its meaning. All right, boys and girls, that's my thought on the subject. I appreciate you stopping by, and I appreciate you watching. Make sure you give me a thumbs up down below to encourage me to make more videos of this type. Also, subscribe to the channel where you'll be notified of new releases and you'll find other videos of this nature. Make sure you comment on this video and share it with like-minded people. And until we see each other again, as always, have a grateful day, and we'll see you next time.